is Amigos PC.
If you were looking for a highbrow, fancy, smart, regal podcast with hosts that love to talk about horse riding, badminton, and trips to the vineyard, you're in the wrong place. This is Amigos PC. If you're looking for drinking, random nonsense, stunts, shenanigans, and balls out craziness, you've hit the jackpot. This is Amigos PC, and this is Scott and Mark.
Hola, 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 hola.
Hola.
Oh, shit.
Is it because Albert's not here?
No. Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, that's why you're doing Spanish.
Oh, no.
We miss you, Albert.
We miss you, Albert. I guess we should just notify him that we're doing these.
Yeah.
Because I
Well,
haven't
You
been.
haven't been?
No.
We text him now.
Hey, we're going live.
Hey, we're going to do a show.
Hey, we're live on YouTube, Albert.
He could chime in and then be on
he
there.
could be
He
remote,
put,
yeah.
He could put, or he could just text in shit to us.
All right, I'm going to telepathically bat signal him and see if he texts us to come on.
Oh, you're going to see if your stuff works?
Yeah.
I can do it right now.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Let's see if he texts. Oh, you're texting him. Well, that's cheating.
Well, I'm trying to make your shit work, your superpowers.
Oh. Well, he doesn't even know we're going live right now.
I know. And he doesn't even know what the hell that's talking about. Like, he probably thought we had something arranged. I just read, Albert, where are you?
Where are you, Albert? Where are you?
All right, so what are we going to jump into? What are we going to talk about?
Shit.
Did you have something in mind?
Yes, in just a second. And I totally burped and fucked up at the same time.
You know we are recording. Right?
Chrome, yeah, we are recording. This is my first podcast, guys.
Sounds just like it.
Yep.
Did you watch the first football game? That was Thursday? The first
I
football
got a little
sports?
bit of play-by-play when... Damn it.
I didn't watch any of it. I heard it was a blowout.
I didn't... Yeah, technically, I didn't watch any of it at all.
My goal for no reason at all is to just not really watch any football this year. Not because of anything going on in the world.
Yeah, let's chat about that real quick.
Like, what's the reason why?
No, like, were you serious when you said, or
I'm not
when
gonna watch
everybody
any?
started talking about fantasy football? Because we didn't do fantasy football this year.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. So there's no fantasy. I was joking because it was funny asking when we're gonna draft when the game was starting in like 30 minutes. So I thought it was like something to say in our group chat with some of our other fantasy football people in the whatever,
players.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To say that kind of just to fucking joke around, and it is kind of sad that we're not doing it, but in the other sense, I'm kind of happy that we're not because it's just a whole lot of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just a lot of work sometimes.
This year we would have had to find. Look, this year we would have had to find 3 people because we were like, hey, these 3 can't come back, or people aren't.
Or they
gonna
weren't. Did anyone? Okay, that's the other thing. Did anyone reach out to you?
play. Nope.
Okay, so I guess they figured they were done.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Maybe.
So yeah, so last year, who was our last year winner? Was it? It was that one of them, right? Was the group that always won, kind of? Was it one of them?
It was
I wonder if I can...
the cousin.
Okay, so the guy that we didn't even know, or we didn't even meet, right?
No, we met him.
Oh, we did?
No. Yeah, we did. You know,
The
he was
other-
at the draft.
Well, there was one person that didn't
He
show
drafted for the other guy, the dude. He was the one that
up. Gotcha.
did.
So yeah, so the goal was starting this season. If obviously the world was not in the situation it is, we were planning to kind of revamp our fantasy league and get some new people in and some new. We were tired of losing as much as we were with some of the people we had.
Exactly.
So we took our ball and went home with it and wanted to pick another team to play with. We were sore losers, I guess you could say. At least I was.
Is that what it was?
Well, that's for me because I never won any out of all of them. So
I won second place a couple times. All right,
that's pretty good.
let's pause that for just a second, okay? Today's episode is presented by Veer. Veer was founded with the goal of building an affordable everyday wristwatch that blends tasteful design with extreme durability and functionality. Veer returns a sense of dignity to affordable wristwatches and are built to last. Veer, a true American watch company specializing in both quartz and automatic watches. Veer is offering our listeners, that's you guys, the Amigos crew, 15% off if you use the code PODGO15 as I spit everywhere. Sorry about that.
I can't see that.
Go to veerwatches.com. Learn more and get your new timepiece today. 15% off of a watch, my friends. Go out and get that. I am a huge fan of watches. I've actually been looking at some new watches, so I am definitely going to be jumping on a Veer watch here soon.
I don't know much about them.
I gotta have like a big face? Yeah, big face.
With your diamonds and whatnot in them?
Well, I mean, not diamonds or anything like that, but it's gotta look nice.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of like the leather straps, so I need like a metal one that maybe clicks together.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely have to have like the big face.
Do you like it
raw? Yeah.
Do you like the mechanical looking?
Yes,
I like that.
So if I can get, if I can see the internals, that's
like
right there. But it's very hard to find a big face watch where it shows you all the internals too.
Oh, really?
Dude, I was this close to buying a Shaq watch.
I don't know what that is. I'm not big in the watch game to know any of this stuff.
Well, you're wearing a watch.
But that's an Apple Watch. You know, that's what.
So
it's like the new Casio.
Yeah. You know, Shaq's a bigger guy, right? Like
that's
Shaq
true.
from Shaquille O'Neal from the.
I didn't even know he had his own watches.
So, well, he goes. I think he's with. I want to say it's a Citizen's watch, maybe something like that. It's a brand, right? But he's putting his name on it also. But the thing, like, it's like this big, like that's it is gigantic.
That's probably small on him.
I can't. Yeah,
no, normal on him.
I was looking at it at the watch store, and I was like, oh man, this is way too big. I gotta get a Veer watch.
Yeah, nice, good plug. That's cool. I didn't know that their watches were like that.
All right, so back to the normal spiel of we were talking about
fantasy football.
Fantasy football. Yep, the most exciting new. Well, yeah, it's exciting for us at least. Maybe our listeners not so much.
For fantasy football, yeah. Because normally we talk about that throughout the year. We'll talk about what happens, and this year we're probably not going to talk. We'll talk about main things that happen that that pop up. I'm sure
for those that are like playing fantasy football around me.
Like who? Like your father-in-law?
Yeah, and George is playing it. A couple other people are playing. They both picked up Mahomes, and I guess he did average at best. It was like 20-some points for QB. That's not very good. I mean, it's okay.
Wait a minute. He's not really good.
No. What I'm saying is in fantasy, he only did 20 points.
Yeah, normally he's 40 or more.
Yeah,
for the most part every game.
But I mean, an average quarterback on like a decent game is like 20, 25.
Yeah.
I would say more 25. Especially if it was our league, I bet you would have been more though.
True. Yeah,
because our league is like super QB friendly.
Yeah. I heard the viewership was down.
Of course it was.
It was like 3% down than the year before.
I would have thought it was more than that.
That's what they said. It was 3% down.
Yeah.
But you were asking me why I'm not watching. Or is that why you're wondering or curious?
Well, the first thing I asked was, were you serious about what you
the fantasy. That's what it was. Yeah, so...
And you were like, you had one job. I was like...
Yeah, no. I would have reminded you months before if I was even interested in playing.
Yeah.
And no one else did either, so everyone else kind of checked out too.
Exactly.
Which comes in, it's...
What's surprising to me is Troy. He's not having it.
Yeah, like any sports, which is...
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't want to watch any of it, so he's tired of how it's all being politicized, and which I get that. I'm a little bit of that. I'm more so that I think fantasy kind of started to ruin football for me. It took the fun away. It kind of did, just because I was when you're a bad fantasy football player, it's hard to watch and be excited when you're losing. So I think that's what kind of did it for me. I'll still check in on the Cardinals. That's my team. I'll still make sure,
You got to see how they show up this week.
Yeah,
at least.
I'm kind of, I'm excited about that if I do watch any, and I'm also not excited, but I'm curious to see. I think we talked about that, is how the Patriots are going to look.
Yep.
I want to see
little Cam at the helm,
and that's what they're saying too. They're saying who's going to be the dominant, like who's going to come ahead here? Is it going to be Belichick? Was it Belichick's team?
Yeah.
Or was it Brady? Like who was actually?
Now watch they both fail, and then you realize it's a combination of the two.
Oh yeah, like they don't make the magic.
Yeah,
they're not together.
I almost want to root for that.
Do they both suck?
Yeah,
that would be.
They both do shit this year.
And Miami takes the division.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
No.
Yeah, that will not happen. But yeah, I'm excited. The only cool thing I think about football, seem like it's actually taking place, is you kind of feel a little bit more normal in the way the world is right now.
Yeah.
Like football seems, but then it doesn't, because normally we would have been like amped up for it. We would have been excited for it. I would have watched yesterday or Thursday, whatever the fuck day it was.
Yeah, opening season.
So
I mean, come on.
So yeah,
No, not
it's
excited.
not really like it is, but
you have a full day of football tomorrow, and I'm just like, whatever.
I'm not even gonna
Don't
watch
even
it.
care. Don't care.
Way too much shit to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that was my take on the football so far. And then Andy Reid and his, all the memes that came out about that, which was hilarious. His
foggy glass.
His foggy face mask that he wore, which basically was just like a fucking plastic thing around his hat, which is hilarious. But yeah, that's about it. Jumping into our next topic, which we don't have any, is
No, we just roll. Dude,
I know.
All right, here. I know you haven't watched the full documentary yet.
No, we can't talk about it.
I know
because you're gonna ruin it.
I'm not gonna ruin it.
Or you can just tell people that it's worth.
I know.
watching.
Yeah, I know you haven't watched the entire thing yet. You only caught like 10 minutes of it. What was it called again?
Social Dilemma. I
Yeah,
think it was
a social dilemma.
Which
This
I
is
should
on
make
Netflix.
sure, because the last time I told you a show,
It was
or
wrong.
it was a totally different.
That's the right name.
Okay,
The
good.
social dilemma. I gotta say it. Stop saying ums.
Why?
After you watch this entire thing,
Yeah,
tell me that we are not in a simulation.
that's what it was. No, okay, so you just fucking
Oh.
triggered what the guy said, because so the first 10 minutes I saw, there was one part, kind of spoiler alert, but you gotta check it out. Basically, he says, he kind of imitate. That's not even a word. He kind of makes it known that it seems that we're in this weird situation in life. I don't think he says a simulation,
No, he doesn't.
but when he says what he said, I thought that, because I'm like, it feels with what's going on. I think he was also talking about how crazy everything is, like with everything going on in the world, and you can't understand why. Is it really that crazy out there, or are we crazy? Like, it kind of fucks you up. Like, that whole thing blew my mind when he said that, and that's why I was like, oh shit, I'm all in.
Please watch this
Yeah.
sober first.
I will do my best. But yes, I'm looking forward to watching it. It's
So, but to
I'm gonna
play
watch
on,
it.
just to play on that though, right? And I read something the other day on Twitter from Adam Nutter. We had him on our show, I don't know, a few weeks ago, a month ago, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
A comedian from Philadelphia.
Oh yeah. Good dude.
He had made mention of some shit that was going on with Donald Trump and someone else, and he was like, "Oh, Donald Trump won the Nobel, or he's nominated for the Nobel
2 times.
2 times." Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said specifically, he was like, "How are we not in a simulation right now? Like, how does?"
During our podcast, or are you talking about?
No,
just
he
recently?
said this on social media,
Okay.
which kind of circles back to the social
to the
dilemma.
problem.
Yeah,
The problem. But
the
yeah.
problem at hand. So,
Right.
with everything that is going on, 2020 being the shit show of shit shows, right?
Mhm.
Is it hard to fathom that maybe we are in a lifelike AI-driven simulation. Like, we're in reality. Like, we're not in the Matrix, right? We are not. We are in reality. We are living human beings. We can make a choice to disconnect completely from what we're technically plugged into, kind of.
Right.
But because it has such a strong hook on us, even if you're not a part of social media, right?
Yeah, which I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. But the people you're connected to, the people in your life, yeah, they are. So it ends up seeping.
They feeds into you, because that's funny, because we have some people in our group chat that say some things that makes you think like, wow, like, and that the people are getting flooded their thoughts, right?
Yes,
or whatever they're looking at, right?
Yes,
and it's fueling them, and they're telling us about it, and it's like, which granted, yes, I like seeing both sides of the coin,
yes,
so to speak, but it's it's kind of, it makes you think like, man, because a person could take what they see or hear or read or whatever, or what they're influenced by,
yep,
and run with it and think that that's what it is, or you know what I mean, and then they could then, like you're saying, influence somebody who isn't even looking at that shit.
It's social media.
Yeah, so it's
insane.
It is. And I honestly think that's where the world is.
So we technically are inside the Matrix without being inside the Matrix.
Oh, so we didn't have to take the pill?
No.
We're already fucking in it.
Yeah, we're in. No, well, the pill is to get out of it.
Wait. No.
The blue or the red?
Because he was a normal person, right?
In the Matrix.
So he was already in it.
Yes.
So he had to get out of it.
Yeah, he took the pill to get out of it.
Yes.
Which I can't remember. Did he take the blue or the red?
Well, he took whatever it needed to get in. I guess, obviously.
Yeah, to get out. I want to say he took the
blue.
Red pill.
I don't know.
Damn it.
Can we look it up?
Yeah. Which pill did Neo take?
All right. Well, we need to talk during that. We can't just let me fucking type and do that.
Very true. Very true.
But yeah, no, that's a brilliant way to look at it, because
we are in a fucking simulation, dude.
And people have been saying that for a while, just because of the craziness. And the more and more, and things aren't getting better.
No, they are not getting better.
And with the election and everything going on, I mean, we're not looking too great here.
Yeah.
But and the people say, or I joke around saying that once the election takes place,
things will calm down.
Hopefully, whatever side win. I mean, who knows? But
here's the thing: if the AI is driving us, right, to be
we have no
completely insane, right? Especially right now.
Yeah.
2021 could be even
worse.
Yeah, it just taking it up another notch.
Yeah.
To number 11. Did you ever see Spinal Tap?
No, but I want to.
Oh, it's such a good band movie, dude.
I want to
such a good band movie.
I mean, obviously, you would thought that I would have seen it because I watched everything. I think I tried a long time ago, and I don't know, but I want to see it.
So there's an awesome joke in here that kids today would never get.
Okay, in Spinal Tap?
Yep. And back in the day, our parents' day, right? Mm-hmm. Volume would only go to 10. Would only go to 10. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, man, turn that to 10, and it'd be, that's the loudest it could go.
Right.
Well, Spinal Tap was new wave, man. They had a receiver with the volume 11. It was just a little louder.
It takes to the next level.
Yes, exactly.
I have heard that. I know that reference, but I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe we should do like an old school review, like when we first started a podcast.
Back in the old days.
Yes, because I would watch Spinal Tap all over.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Such a fucking good movie.
You know me, I watch anything typically.
Mm-hmm.
So. What the fuck did I fall? What happened here?
What happened?
I'm going down the rabbit hole finding out what fucking pill Neo took.
You can't. Come on.
I know. Blue pill, the story ends.
Oh, you laughed. Home watching Social Dilemma.
No, see?
See, you should have been on. We could have talked about it, Albert, fucker.
No, he's gonna ruin it for me.
I know, right? All right. Did Neo take
Look at right now.
the red?
You take the blue pill, the story ends. So it must have been the red pill. So blue pill, you pass out.
Oh, because they never really showed if he took the pill.
Yeah.
But
So that's what it was. So the red pill he took is how he took it. You take the red pill, you stay in the Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
so the red pill.
So the red pill is
He
what
took the red pill.
took him to the real world.
Okay. So
Yes.
now we need to figure out what our red pill is so we can get the fuck off of whatever simulation we're in. See, and that's the thing. Like, even if we disconnected completely, right?
You're still influenced by everybody else around you
That is connected.
because it's now swallowed the world.
Yes.
Think about that.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. It almost is like a smaller version start of Terminator.
There was another
what I mean?
movie. There was another movie that I just recently watched. That had what the fuck was it called? Fuck! Why can I not think of the name of the movie, dude? It was a sci-fi movie, and it's fairly new.
Movie fairly new.
Yeah, so it's this little girl that is. Oh, I Am Mother is the name of the movie, and I swear
That's not the movie with what's her face, right?
Jodie Foster.
Nope, can't remember. Go ahead.
No, it's not. It doesn't have Jodie Foster in it either. It's got the chick from
Hunger Games.
Nope. Ken is Everdeen. No,
Yeah.
I can't remember who has it. Either way, it's like this movie.
I think I'm thinking of Mother.
Yeah, maybe.
You seen that one?
No.
It's weird too. Go ahead.
Okay. So it's like this movie comes off like it's the in-between from when Terminator showed up in the beginning and Skynet wasn't a thing yet. Or maybe even like right when Skynet took over and depleted us to where, you know what? No, it's the after effect of Skynet won, the war's over, John Connor's army was completely depleted, and then this takes place
After.
Yeah. And
So it's when the robots take over?
the robots already took over.
Well, in the newer Terminators, that's what happened, right? Like,
Yeah.
they were already winning. It was less humans.
They won. There
In
were
that one.
so in this movie it's like as if there is no humans. So
So it's like they're really living under rocks and stuff, or what?
yeah, but you gotta watch it because essentially it's this robot that is a mother to a human being and raises that human being.
So it's almost like it's almost like a Blade Runner kind of thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Blade Runner? I've never seen the original one.
I fell asleep 3 times so far through
That second one's pretty fucking long, so I
Yeah.
get why you fell asleep.
but I have actually watched it though. Like I've
Yeah,
been able to.
but I'm
finish
just
it.
talking about there's that spoiler alert. That's like 10 years ago, I think, when
Yeah.
that movie came out. But that one showed like the robots being able to reproduce or make human or
Yeah.
half whatever that be, half robot.
Well, we can do it now. It's they just fucking sperm in the egg.
yeah, but it's not a fucking half. It doesn't come out with like a robot arm.
Oh no.
yeah, yeah. It's not a robot skeleton with human skin.
True. Very true.
Yeah,
Very true.
but yeah, you can definitely make a baby happen. That's for sure.
So that's what essentially this movie was doing, right?
Yeah.
And then shit unfolds. But the only thing I could think of while I'm sitting there watching this, I'm like, this was Skynet's plan. Like they wanted to deplete us and then perfect us
Oh, yeah.
and get a new race going. It's still us. It's the human
Wow.
race, but it's the way that Mother envisioned, which Mother's the AI, which leads me back to this is what social media is doing right now.
Yeah,
They turn the dot like, dude, wait.
I'm all in. I'm all in. We're at the poker table right now. That's where we have our thing.
Yeah.
I'm all in right now. I totally get it, and I totally believe it. I do. Another part too, not to keep talking about that show, which is definitely on Netflix. You guys need to check it out. Again, it's Social Dilemma. It tells you too, as we're on fucking social media talking about this, but
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
We're fucking
we're in here.
We're
doing
on
it.
the fucking beast.
If you're in the problem,
yeah.
just embrace it.
Go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead.
And it's funny, as my wife was telling me as I finished it, she didn't watch it with me, but as I was finishing up, and she's all like, "So
get the towel.
Are we not allowed to be on social media anymore?" And I'm like, "Fuck no, no one's allowed to be on social media.
Take all the phones away."
Yeah. So my middle child, who's not on social, she has kids YouTube, and that's about it, which they make mention of in the show.
Oh no.
And I'm
scared.
I'm like, Stella, get off the social media.
Yeah.
Get off of it now.
Off.
But yeah, I mean, I can't do what I do on a daily basis. We can't do this podcast. We can't do anything really.
You can't do your job.
Yeah, even if you're in marketing, you can't market without being on social media.
And that's
so
how
they
fucking get you.
I know, right?
And that's what we've been saying actually from the start too. It's a necessary evil.
We've been saying that
since we started. Facebook is when they banned you for 30 days over something stupid.
Yes.
I mean, you kind of.
I had it asked.
You got a few.
There are steps that you need to take to get to that 30-day ban. So it's not like.
So you weren't. Yeah, you crossed a few bridges before then, but
I've done my time in Facebook jail, man.
Yeah. So
I don't have a problem going back.
Which that could be a fucking new thing. Like, think about it. Just think how the world could be changed or like just based on social media alone,
right?
I mean, like if it's like social media and it turned into your everyday life, just like in Dark Mirrors. Was it Dark Mirrors or Black Mirrors? Another Netflix show. Yep. There was one I only seen like a couple episodes of season 1, but there was one basically talking about your likes. Like if you're a horrible person, or like if you give bad customer service, or you're not nice to somebody, they'll down mark you, or they'll give you this, your whole life, your credit score, everything is based on your likes or your dislikes. So imagine that world being that way.
I honestly think that there were movies that were made not that long ago that have been gearing us up for it. And I think that there is a conspiracy theory out there that movies have been, since movies have been a thing, have been basically, grooming us to like the next thing, right?
Yeah.
There are a good handful of movies I can think of right now that are grooming us to the simulation that we are in currently. If we're both on this
same
right
page,
same page. That we are in a simulation right now. Even though it is real life, we're still in it. We are in a simulation.
Yeah.
Surrogate is a good example of
Bruce
what
Willis?
we're going through right now. Yep.
Bruce Willis. Die Hard's the answer.
Well, that's not Die Hard, but that's definitely a future I see for sure.
Yeah.
What's another one? Altered Carbon, which isn't actually that old.
That's not. I didn't finish. I think I did finish season 1. I didn't watch season 2.
Season 2 is not as good as season 1, but it's still decent. But
I get that idea.
It's still kind of like a simulation, and they've perfected a way where you can continue the simulation constantly in Altered Carbon. Like it's hard for me. It's like
it's getting you.
It's either that or the fucking air conditioner broke in our office.
that or our lights, like our studio lights.
Yeah, they're fucking hot.
So again, I guess we can just fucking call ourselves Conspiracy Theorist Podcast from now on,
and just
run with it, because it seems like it's going that way. And I have more fun. I have more fun talking about that anyway.
Well, let's come fucking do that. Well,
no.
Each week we'll poll, or every other week or something. We could do it we can even do it once a month, just where it's a complete episode of just us talking about complete nonsense. Yeah.
Oh, But yeah, I mean, whatever someone has their opinions on, because everyone has one, right?
Well, this is actually perfect because if you think about it, we're having a conspiracy theory about how we're in a simulation that AI is driving our direction of life in 9/11.
What do you mean? What about 9/11? Oh, you mean because
there's a conspiracy about 9/11, so it's just coincidentally
It's true, and that just happened yesterday.
Never forget, Scott.
Never forget.
So I think we talked about this one time.
What's that?
Last year or the last anniversary of 9/11. But where were you for 9/11?
Oh yeah. So, well, I just graduated.
That's right.
Yeah, just graduated. I already had a kid. That just shows my life choices. So my son was a few months old. He was like 4 months old.
Yeah.
When that happened, and obviously that was like pretty crazy because that was my first that's almost like a Pearl Harbor situation, right?
Yes.
For us in our generation, so that was pretty weird. At the time, I just graduated high school. I was still working at a fantastic local donut shop here, and I had to go to work that day. And it was located at the mall here, and the mall was closed.
They shut it down.
Everyone was scared for their lives.
Yeah.
So
They're going to attack
The mall
here.
was closed, but we were still open.
Think about that, dude. How do you have the audacity? Like, what kind of nerve do you have to think that, all right, there are these famous public buildings that run America's day-to-day. And then out of nowhere, a local mall in a city that at the time really it was up and coming, but it still wasn't as big as it is today, thinks they're gonna bomb that place next.
I think that's true. I think the reason for it now, at the time, obviously I was thinking the same way, like, what's the point, right? Because at that time we were both young and
dumb,
silly.
Yep.
But now looking back, I think it was more like, this is the time to be, this is the whole, adult thing is basically, be there and fucking with your family. I don't know, like control,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nobody's going to be out there shopping anyways. Oh shit, I need new sandals.
No, they're going to be hooked to the TV.
Yeah, which simulation.
Yeah. Well, I can't even talk about that because they talk about it in the show.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it again.
Your boy Conor McGregor got in trouble. Did you see that?
Oh, so we're off conspiracies and on to reality. Boo!
Or is it? Or unless you had more, I don't know.
No,
we can talk about him later.
No. If we jump back to it, we jump back to it.
Which one?
Conspiracies or the assimilation that we're in right now.
I don't mind.
Continue watching The Amigos.
Or else.
Or the
here, AI will get you.
I'm going to do it in my Facebook voice.
You have a Facebook voice?
No.
Oh.
Maybe I can have Siri do it. You think Siri will do it?
She doesn't listen to me anymore. We got in a fight today. I was like, so hey, I go, Siri, what's the what's Alexa? Not
yeah.
Siri. Say, hey Alexa, what's the notification? And she goes, oh hey, you ordered something 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to find out what stars you're gonna give it. I go, no, I don't want to. No, thank you.
Wait,
hold on, there's more. I go, no, thank you, Alexa. No, thank you. And she comes back, but I'm just curious. What are you gonna give? I'm just curious. What are you gonna give the rating of those air filters that you bought? And I was like, Alexa, go to sleep. Simulation talk.
You totally just fucking brought it back. You just had a legitimate conversation
with a robot, with the AI.
Yes, with a fucking
AI. That's the second or third time she's done that.
Oh my god!
Where she wants to discuss products that I bought.
You know where that brings me to?
What's that? The movie? The show?
The movie Her.
Oh yeah.
With Joaquin Phoenix, like, holy shit! Which also I think is we're on the verge of actually having.
Oh yeah, dating your AI. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that some psychopath watched that movie and realized where we're going, right?
Yeah.
AI is going to have thinking. Well, the AI already has thinking mentality, but
obviously,
at some point, Siri or Alexis are going. I know. I'm like looking at my phone.
You said it wrong.
Okay, that's
doesn't
fine.
matter.
Okay,
it's Alexa, not Alexis.
Yeah,
Alexis is her sister that doesn't
Why?
her sister that doesn't come to Thanksgiving anymore. She's not welcome.
So, what I think is that at some point they're going to learn enough from themselves and the environment and everything that's going on to where they can actually hold a legitimate, a better conversation. Yeah, dialogue. Yeah, they're going to do a whole complete dialogue.
It will.
A couple few little questions of you guys.
Well, another funny story with the Alexa is every once in a while, my wife will talk to her, and she'll be like, "Hey, I hear your voice quite a lot. We haven't met each other. Let me introduce myself so I get to know you better." Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah. No, it says that, and I'm like, that's fucking weird. Why does she even say that? Like she wants to know. Like, I want to know you so I can personalize myself to you better.
Yeah.
Fucking weird, right?
No, that's the AI.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to learn.
Yeah.
So, anyways, there was a
fucking
psychopath that watched her and realized what Scarlett Johansson was doing with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix. And I'm pretty sure he was like, you know what? I know that in this movie, you've seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In this movie, they hire prostitutes and they get bodysuits to have relations.
Do they have the movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
So
I'll watch this shit again.
The psychopath that had been watching this decided that it would be a good idea to invent the real sex doll. Tell me that's not part of the simulation.
So you're saying that technology grew from the movie, or you're saying that maybe the technology
Someone
was there?
Inspired by the movie because they saw where technology was going.
My only possible tweak to that would be that technology typically is always going, right? It's always kind of, so it's probably already
moving forward. I can't say it's moving up, but it's moving forward.
It's moving in a
direction.
It's moving in a direction that's
good and bad,
both. And so I think it's moving to a situation like, I think the movies are behind. I think the technology is ahead. So I think the technology is further along than we even think.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
And then they talk about it here.
Okay.
And that's what, like you're saying, it grooms you because you hear these things here. Technology's here because they want you to be okay with it once it fucking hits.
Have you ever seen the show Travelers?
Travelers. No, I think we talked about that. I tried. I watched the first episode. Okay. Not even, probably.
You got to get into it
again, this is going to be the running theme with the show. I watch things for like 15 minutes and either fall asleep or don't come back to it.
Exactly.
I guess I am like an adult fucking ADHD fucking person because obviously it doesn't happen.
I'm just going to give you the premise. I'm not going to try to ruin anything for you.
Right.
Okay?
Because if I do watch, I'll be mad.
Yep. So there is a computer, a supercomputer, an AI that essentially is bringing human beings back from a dystopia, like just a shitty place in the future.
Okay.
Where they're starving. It's like Fallout.
That's so smart.
It's like it's like Fallout essentially. Like they live in a cave. Not a cave, but like a Fallout shelter or something like that.
Right.
So you played Fallout, right? For like one of them at least.
Probably,
the premise, basically, right?
Basically.
They lived in a tunnel. He comes out. He's trying to do
end of the world kind of shit, right? Atomic bomb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this AI has figured out time travel and is bringing people back to correct their mistakes. What if the AI that we're currently building,
oh my God,
right?
You're gonna blow my mind. Hold on. Where's the seatbelts in here? Because I see where you're going. Go.
Yeah. What if the AI from the future now is bringing people back to make
fiction?
Well, no, not even fiction.
Make it
no,
worse?
make it so that AI happens, right?
But that runs into the same thing as fucking Terminator, though.
I know.
Sort of.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, well, they sent somebody back to kill somebody so Skynet could be successful. In this case, they're like, well,
But they would also send somebody back. The good guys would send somebody back to help fight off the other fucking robot that they sent back. Just a fucking time travel fucking loop.
What if it's too late, though?
Well, I guess we would know.
Right? Like,
I guess
they're sending...
We would know when shit's hitting the fan.
They're sending the CEO of Google, the Mark Zuckerberg's of Facebook, whoever the fucking guy is for Twitter. I can't remember his name, but like, yeah,
I don't know.
He's sending the AI is sending those people back to make sure that it gets to that direction.
Yeah.
And then they also send the psychopath that watched her to make the real sex doll, so it could be intertwined at some point because that's weird.
No, I think you bought a couple of those dolls. Is what you're really getting to.
I mean, I wouldn't be a...
What? Okay, do you know the premise of the doll? Because do they talk to you? Because obviously that's a feature that doesn't need to be needed.
Not yet. It's not there yet. But there are robots that look like humans that talk. Oh,
where's this at? Japan only?
No,
it's like some Japan shit.
It does.
Not to seem like a stupid.
You bring
American.
Japan up though. Did you see that they made a functioning Gundam? Like he fucking made his first footsteps recently.
Oh God, I think I did hear about that. That was like months ago, wasn't it?
So the Gundam has been in the making. Like it's been a not life size.
So why they? That's another thing. Why are they making that?
Exactly.
Because what the fuck's underneath the sea that's gonna come?
Oh, because you're going to fucking Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Another movie about the simulation that's going to happen in the future.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
No, it's... So this Gundam... I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, the anime. Like,
no, I don't know much. That's why I thought it was that.
I've watched...
That's why I was wrong.
Yeah, I watched a few that are good on it. This isn't really Gundam, but Curious is, like... It's crazy. But
you're getting very Asian here.
But the thing is that so the only purpose to that machine, that robot, is to put a pilot in it and use it for war.
Pacific Rim, same thing.
Yeah,
but everyone's fighting monsters
in Pacific Rim.
But if these guys are going to fight
Gundam, they're fighting other pilots in Gundams. So.
Well, they're gonna win because there's no one else making Gundams that we know of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless we have like a whole bunch in fucking mountains being built, or in the sea somewhere.
Have you ever I'm sure you've seen Contact, right? That's actually
Jodie Foster.
Jodie
Foster.
That is.
Good job bringing her back.
Yes, that's a good callback.
Good call. Speaking of that, we do have to do. Sorry, not to interrupt you. Go ahead. So we do have to read our. When are we gonna do that? Mid roll.
Oh shit, we've been going on for like 40 minutes, huh?
What the fuck, really? Yeah, we have. So you want to do it now? Let's do it. My bookie.
Oh, yeah. Hold on one second.
Do you have to play something, or do you just want me to read it?
Oh, go ahead. I was going to.
Oh, you got to tell me what the promo code is.
Amigos.
Oh, all right. Shit. This is how the magic happens, everyone. Winning season returns at MyBookie. Winning season means doubling your first deposit. Winning season means insane props, epic bonuses, and the craziest cross sports wagers at MyBookie. Winning season means watching live sports and betting live sports all season long. Rejoice, the NFL season has returned. That means action-packed Sunday, huge cash prizes. Get on the action. Use promo code AMIGOS.
That's it.
That is it. And double your first deposit. New players get up to $1,000 in free play. Sports you love and the games you bet. Bet with the best the NFL season for your chance to win big. Use promo code AMIGOS and double your first deposit. Your winning season begins today only at MyBookie.
Good job.
Thank you.
That was actually way better than last week.
I know. Well, that was a little bit more of a day involved in my day.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, that was a long day.
Well,
but,
I mean, both of our lives are extremely hectic right now. I can't even believe we found time to record.
And both of our lives are kind of intertwined with What's going on? The stars.
They're aligned.
All right, so what are we talking about? Not the
Assimilation. Pacific Rim, Gundams making their first step. There's only one way only one reason.
Okay, how does it all end?
Ooh.
Honestly, how do you think it all ends?
I don't think it ends.
Oh, just a new. I like that idea because it means. I mean, it does end for us, right? That means
us simpletons, because
that means the rope. We would then evolve into the next type of people.
Yes,
which is another crazy thing that just popped in my head. You think of Egypt and the pyramids, right? Alien, right? They say
influence.
Aliens are involved, right?
Yeah.
Let's say the aliens were involved, helped them build that and everything. I don't know if the Egypt people went away. I don't think they did, but if they did, right? Because they're not saying about really what helped them build that unless it was really just awesome engineering at the time.
And Jews.
And that's true. A lot of Jews, slaves. And they built that pyramid. And then they went away.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can't tell the story about that anymore. What if that could be the thing? Maybe aliens are actually influencing everything. Another rabbit hole of
fuckery.
Possibility.
Yes, it's another rabbit hole of fuckery. Yeah. So I have another philosophy of like I don't know, because
too many wheels are turning.
Yeah, you have. Well, that's the thing. Like in your world, you have some religious stuff going on, and so.
Okay.
Yes and no, but what I'm getting at is like if I was to go on and say how I think,
say it. No, say it. That's how you think.
Yeah. I've told you this before. Like I've actually read the Bible, like the Lutheran version of it, at least.
It's more than what I've read.
Yeah. I believe that our higher power are aliens.
Okay.
If we have a higher power,
they would be our creator. Which,
yes.
Sorry, not to interrupt you, but go ahead.
No, it's totally the aliens.
Yeah.
What was it, the Prometheus?
When I saw that, I thought,
like, that's real. That's what happened.
That seems probably
more plausible than
or the other side of it. That alien being was the God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It could be that's who they thought God was.
Absolutely.
So it could be, you think this
pure
person's
insanity.
a God.
Yeah, pure insanity.
Because what do you think? If you see, using Prometheus as the example, this whole slender, white-looking, fucking bald,
who happened to be
monster-looking thing,
beefed up,
like
on
awesome.
steroids.
That's pretty godlike to me. I mean, I'd listen to that guy, and he's the leader, or he's the word, whatever you say. Yeah, I mean, obviously you came here in a fucking spaceship.
He's the higher power.
I'm in here. I was right. I rode a horse to come see you, right? And I don't even know what a horse is, but
with two other dudes who call themselves wise men.
Yeah,
fucking.
Now we're at the manger.
So you did read the book?
No.
You know it's a story or two.
I know. I've seen a lot of. I saw a lot of Christmas nativity scenes in my day. I know of those. But yeah, no, that's again, that seems very plausible too. To me, I'm not a person that's going to deny anything. Like I'm kind of one of those. I don't know what they call them. I guess naive or open-minded. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm open-minded. Like I think whatever I can.
I'm open-minded to an extent of like I need some physical evidence.
Agreed. I need a little bit more. I need more
tangible. Maybe not physical, but tangible.
I need more of. It needs to make more sense. A lot of the moving pieces need to fall
You
together.
can tell me stories about myrrh and fucking camels and walking through a desert for 40 days or whatever, but until you provide me proof that actually happened, like I can't.
I'm curious about that. How do you? I don't even want to debunk religion stuff. We're not going to go down that route.
But that's the thing. Like, I need proof that like that really like the whole Noah's Ark thing. Like okay,
yeah, that one.
tell me.
I'm not on board with that.
Show me. There's got to be some evidence of something. Like, I know wood decays after a certain period of time, but there have been.
There should still be a boat.
There should be, some type of wood somewhere. Like, they're finding shit all over they're finding fucking.
And again, as the technology gets better,
at some point we're going to be
find
able
it
to
if there is one.
At some point, the AI that we've been referencing this entire episode is going to put a satellite in space and scan. Dude, what if Elon Musk was a product of the AI?
Wow. Maybe. He kind of looks like an alien.
He does look weird.
It kind of looks. And then he named his kid like that. Probably means like and probably means Albert in fucking.
Oh, an alien.
Alien.
Yeah.
It's like a whole bunch of letters and dots and squiggly lines and shit. So
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Me neither.
Alter Rift. I don't know. That's not even close. I know. But
I say we take a break.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Let's just end the episode so we can do our short one.
Oh, okay.
Because we got to do two.
I like that idea. Let's do it.
All right.
Well, this was fun. Wow.
Yes, it was. This
Conspiracy.
episode is probably going to be called something different then.
Oh, you do it. You name whatever you want.
The simulation. We're in the fucking Matrix. Neo bounced off and jumped into the simulation of magic shit. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to play our background music. God damn it.
During the whole time? What will we do on the next one?
Yeah. Oh, I can insert it in later too.
Cool. High fives and
hugs, kisses.
Hugs, kisses, and stuff.
Amigos out.
This has been the Amigos PC. Make sure to like, subscribe, and review us on all your podcasting platforms. Visit us at AmigosPC.net for our entire library of content and Amigos merch. Till next time, adios.